Something I love more than anything else is former Knicks coming back and showing love to the current Knicks, the current roster, and what they're doing. And recently, former point guard for the New York Knicks, Steph Marbury, spoke out about Jalen Brunson and his play. And his comments will absolutely shock you. We're going to break down exactly what he said and why I believe it's so important for Jalen Brunson. All of this and so much more today. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. And make sure you have notifications turned on so you don't miss a second of the new content. And now, let's get started. Former Knicks point guard Steph Marbury speaks out about Jalen Brunson and his impact on this current Knicks roster. Now, Jalen Brunson is one of the best point guards in recent memory. But before him, if you had to rate who is the best point guard the Knicks have had, a lot of people might include Steph Marbury on their list. He was one of the better point guards for the New York Knicks, even though at times he was a head case and did cause a lot of problems for the New York Knicks in certain situations. But his skill set and the way he played basketball, I don't think anybody could deny he was absolutely talented. And recently, he went on a podcast and discussed Jalen Brunson and his impact for this Knicks team. And in my opinion, it was a shocking statement because I never would have expected Marbury to say the following. Roll it.
Same situation you were in under those bright lights. Not a lot of guys can thrive under those lights. MSG, it's a different vibe. It's a different energy. And they know basketball in New York. And he's really just took over and come into his own, man. Tell me what you see with this guy.
First, I want to say, he should definitely be in the MVP conversation based upon what he's done in New York. He's taken a team and put a team, which is the New York Knicks, and which is hard to do, on his back. He's out there showing complete craftsmanship on the court. He's showing the art of basketball on the court and his style. I call him the hefty lefty. He has power. He has his own style of quickness on the court. He's able to get where he wants to get to on the court. He's making shots. He's making plays. He's leading his team. And defensively, he's standing in front of the basketball. He's playing help defense. He's doing all of the things that Tibbs commands out of his best player. On both ends of the court. And it's really good to see how he's out there playing and how he's leading my hometown team.
Hefty lefty Jalen Brunson. Listen, I dig it. I don't mind the nickname. And what a powerful statement from Steph Marbury. In my opinion, a little bit shocking. I don't remember the last time I heard him do an interview, not only about the New York Knicks, but about a New York Knicks player and how much he loves, respects, and what he's doing for his hometown team. I don't think any interview exists right now with Marbury saying that about any Knick player, maybe in the last decade, I think. So for him to say that about Jalen Brunson, for me, is a powerful statement. The fact that he believes Jalen Brunson should be in the running for MVP is another powerful statement. He's not getting that love, by the way. If you look at the NBA.com MVP ladder, he is not on it. The top 10 is minus Jalen Brunson. And for me, that's not only shocking, it's a travesty. Look at what Jalen Brunson is doing this season for the New York Knicks. Look at his numbers. Look at where the New York Knicks are in the standings for the Eastern Conference and the team they are. If you look at all the teams in the NBA today, they are one of the best teams in 2024. And Jalen Brunson can't be on the MVP ladder? Are you kidding me? He deserves that more than most players on that list right now. But besides that point, his play, the fact that he's leading the New York Knicks and helping them win, that's why he should be part of the MVP conversation, because his play is so impactful that it's leading the New York Knicks to winning. And like Marbury just told you, winning in New York, leading a New York Knicks team to victory in this day and age, in this NBA, is an extremely hard thing to do, but he does it. And another point he mentioned, and Jalen Brunson never gets enough credit for this, defense. Jalen Brunson on help defense Jalen Brunson, in terms of getting people in front of him and making sure he's in front of defenders, he does that. He takes contact. He puts his body on the line. He's a leader in charges in the NBA, and he is 6'2". He's one of the shortest players in the NBA, and he's a leader in the league in charges. What does that say? Oh, that says he's willing to put his body on the line and do anything it takes to win the basketball game, to get another possession, to help the Knicks win. That's what it says about Jalen Brunson. And he's willing to put his body on the line, even if it means taking injury, getting a black eye. By the way, he's had 2 black eyes this season already. One in this eye and one in this eye. You're telling me he doesn't want it? You're telling me he doesn't play hard? You're telling me he's not in the conversation for MVP? He gives you each and everything he can possibly give you on a night-to-night basis when he's out there for the New York Knicks. And that play alone helps the Knicks, impacts them enough to lead them to win. That play right there is why he's an MVP. That play right there is why the New York Knicks fans love him so much. The fact that most New York Knicks fans want to have a billboard up with this man's face on it. That is a statement to what he's doing to New York, what he's doing for the New York Knicks, and the fact that he's helping make New York Knicks basketball relevant again. I can't remember the last player to do that. You can make the argument that maybe Julius did it a few years ago, but Jalen Brunson is doing it consistently. And with Jalen Brunson at the helm, I think we all believe this Knicks team is going to be good for many, many years. This is something I've never lived part of. I've never been part of a Knicks team that I had a belief in that they could be good, a legit playoff team each and every year. But Jalen Brunson has me believing that. And as you heard Stephon Marbury state, it is not easy to win in New York. It is very difficult. Not only that, you are under a tremendous amount of pressure to succeed, go past expectations, and win. Jalen Brunson has done all of that, probably exceeded expectations for the fans in New York. Think about that. A fan base like New York, all the expectations they have for their team, all the expectations that we go into each and every season wanting this New York Knicks to achieve. And Jalen Brunson is helping to achieve those things. Not by himself. Julius Randle is helping. Dante DiVincenzo is helping. It's the team stepping up and the team play as well that's helping Jalen Brunson thrive. But Jalen himself is also having a phenomenal year. So hearing comments like this is not surprising, but hearing it from Steph, hearing it from Marbury, this type of praise, never would have expected that. But honestly, I'll take it. I'm very happy for Brunson, happy he's an all-star, happy he's doing things in New York that nobody thought he was going to do, but also proving all of the haters, all of the doubters wrong. Everybody who said he couldn't do it, he was too small, we paid him too much money. Nobody is saying a thing anymore. Everybody is just sitting down, being quiet, and just being happy. Happy with the New York Knicks, where we are, our progress, and how long it took us to get to this point. If you've been a fan like me, then you've been suffering for years. And finally, over the last 3-4 years, you're starting to see a team form, a team that you love, a team that you can get behind, that you can cheer for, that you can praise, and that you can potentially see each and every season in the playoffs. And, ladies and gentlemen, they still have moves left to make so they can make the team they have now even better. I don't remember the last time any Knicks franchise had this much power in its control. Power to add a superstar to the roster. It means everything for what the New York Knicks are looking to build toward the future. And hearing comments like this, not only from Marbury, but from other players around the league and from other NBA legends, makes the New York Knicks a better destination. It makes them more attractive, and other players around the league, they're listening. They're seeing how good Jalen Brunson is, and I'm sure they're saying to themselves, wow, what would it be like if I took my skill set and my talent over to New York and played with that guy? I bet you I would be better. Honestly, depending who that player is, I bet you would be better too. because Jalen Brunson is a star knocking on the door of superstardom, and you want to be here when he busts that door open because you never know when that's going to happen. Maybe it happens in the playoffs this year. Jalen Brunson is absolutely capable. But what about you guys? What do you think about Stephon Marbury stating these shocking remarks about Jalen Brunson? And do you agree with him? Let me know in the comments below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below, and of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knick fans. Peace.